Hello guys, today I'm going to start the important MCQs. So starting with the first question, what is the ideal population of Garden City by E. Benjamin Howard? So these Garden City was proposed by E. Benjamin Howard in his book of Garden Cities of Tomorrow. Okay, and this was published in 1898. He have proposed in this book, three magnet. Okay, you can see in this also three magnet: town, country, and town and country. Okay, so he have given that a town have place of opportunity of job, okay, amusement and everything, social life, whereas country have nature life, green spaces. And what if we bring both of them in one city only, and that was his city he called Garden City. In this Garden City he have proposed a population of 32,000, and it was in the proportion of 1:5. So 1:5 is 1 is for the built up area and 5 is for what? Is for the green spaces. So as you can see in this diagram also, the population is 32,000 and this is the Garden City I have proposed. Okay, and the main central city was about 58,000 population. It was well connected with the road and railway networks to the Garden City. Okay, moving on to this, based on this principle of his, okay, there are two cities which came into being. First was Letchworth and then the Welwyn. Both came in the England only. Okay, both of these. It was based on the concept of Garden City. I hope you have got it. So the answer for this is ideal population for Garden City is 32. If it was asked for the central city, then it was 58. Okay, according to his book. It's a very important model. I hope you have to go through it very carefully. Moving on to the question number 2. pH value of treated domestic water supply should be. So we know this is the pH scale which range from 0 to 14. From 7 to 0 we have acidic medium, and from 7 to 14 we have alkaline. Okay, so in this the 7th is the neutral. So the range for the drinkable water is given as 6.5 to 8.5. Okay, so the closest match answer here is 6.5 to 8. Okay, so this is the answer for this one. Now moving on to the question number 3. Find out the odd one. We have T traps, we have Q trap, S trap and P trap. So what is the odd one? Based on the shape, traps are divided into 3. What are those? First is Q traps. Okay, so the trap will be like, and P trap and S trap. Okay, so based on the shape we have 3 types of traps. So there is no T trap, so this is the odd one. So answer is A, T trap. Moving on to the question number 4. Gypsum is added in the cement manufacture for the property of what? So gypsum is always added as a retarder. Retarder, which means which slow the process of cement setting. Okay, so retarding the setting time. B is the option. As for the accelerators, we use calcium chloride. Okay, corrosion inhibitor, to reduce steel corrosion we use calcium nitride, sodium nitride, sodium and certain phosphate. Okay, fluorosilicates, fluoroaluminates. Okay, for the damp proofing admixtures, retard moisture penetration into the dry concrete. For this we use soaps of calcium or ammonium. For the retarder, it's gypsum and it slow the process of cement setting. Okay, I hope you have got this one as well. Question number 5. Maximum distance for discerning facial expression in the theatre. Before coming to the answer of this question, first we have to know maximum distance for seeing people is 1200. Just remember this. This can come in question as well. Maximum distance for discerning actions is 137 meters or 450 feet. Maximum distance for recognizing a face is 24 meters or 80 feet. Maximum distance for discerning facial expression is 40 feet or 12 meters. And range for conversion distance, okay, where you can communicate, it is 3 meters or 10 feet. Okay, so by this we know the maximum distance for discerning facial expression is what? 40 feet or 12 meters. The closest answer is 12.5 is the correct answer. Okay, moving on to the question number 6. Outer layer of timber log is. So outer layer of timber log, first I will tell you this diagram shows the timber log and it's all of the label parts. We have these rings, these are called growth rings, and we can count the year or the age of the tree by this, counting these rings. So these are called growth rings. We have cambium, it is the outer green layer inside the bark. Okay, we have dead bark, which is the outer layer of the tree, that is called dead bark. And then we have the outer layer of timber log, that is the sapwood. Then we have in the middle we have hardwood near this thing. Okay, this is the hardwood. And then we have live bark, which is inside of the dead bark, and then inside of it we have cambium. Then we in the inside this area is called pith, and the medullary rings which radiates from the pith is called medullary rays. Okay, so the answer for this one is sapwood. Knotwood is not. Okay, knotwood is like this, where it makes a knot, a timber. Okay, and strong wood is something else. Hardwood is inside, okay, around the pith. So the answer is sapwood. Moving on to the question number 7. Principal determinant of residential neighborhood size is based on. So it is based on what? When the Clarenstein, he have given neighborhood concept, and in his neighborhood concept, the main center to determine a neighborhood size was educational facility or a school. Okay, educational facility. In this also you can see a school should be within a radius of half kilometer, so that the neighborhood will be at the walkable distance. Okay, so the main idea was education facility. It was the principal determinant of residential neighborhood size. Okay, moving on to the question number 8. Minimum height of habitable room as prescribed in NBC. So NBC have given us certain height and norms for the habitable room. As per NBC 2016, previous it was 2.75 meters height. Okay, now in 2016 it is 2.6 meters height. So the answer is 2.6. But let us see what else we have to give in the habitable room. It should have at least 2 habitable rooms. Okay, if one room house is provided initially at the first stage, okay, it should be capable of adding new or the second room in the future. it has to be kept in mind that next room will be added. However, in the case of single room, tenant are required to provide where future additions are not possible. If there is no possibility of future expansion in that, the carpet area of multi-purpose room or that single room should not be less than 12.5 meter square for a multi-purpose room. Okay, if there is no future expansion. One such dwelling with 12.5 meter square, that is carpet area, that is usable area, okay, of the habitable space is permitted only if the case of on-site rehabilitation of slum dwellers. Only in this condition it will be allowed. Okay, and in house of 2 rooms, first room shall be of room 1 should be of 9 meter square with a minimum width of 2.5 meters, and second room should be 6.5 meter square with a minimum width of 2.1 meter. Okay, so I hope you have got it. And the provided the total area of both room should not be less than 15.5 meter square, R1 plus R2. Okay, should be this much or more than this, but cannot be less than this. Now looking for the minimum height. Minimum height of the room space shall be as follows. For a habitable room should have 2.6 meters. Kitchen should have 2.6 meters, but a bath and a closet could have 2.1 meter. Okay, and same for the corridors. So kitchen and habitable will have 2.6 meters, and bath and closet will have 2.1 meter. Okay, moving on to the question number 9th. Desirable housing layout of building from acoustical point of view. So acoustics point of view, the building should not share any wall. Okay, so stilted multi-story flat, they share this roof. Okay, so the noise can transmit like this. Open type single and semi-detached, this is the best way because they are semi-detached and there is a space that act as an insulation. So it is the answer for this one. Courtyard type again is not, and none of the above is not correct. The open type single or the semi-detached house is the one. Okay, now question number 10th. What is PERT? PERT is what? Not cost or activity oriented or event oriented. So PERT is event oriented activity in CPM, that is project management. So construction project management, I have made a video on it, you can see, and then you can also learn about the expected time to calculate in PERT and variation and standard deviation. All of the formulas are in that video, so I'm not gonna explain it here again. So the PERT is what? Event oriented. Thank you. I hope you have understood something from this video as well.